All right, we're here at intermission, and we're here with Julian DeGuzman.
What's up?
Yay, all the way from NYC. He's going to go ahead and introduce himself and what he's done. It's an interesting conversation down the hallway of all the things that he's done. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yo, what's good? I'm Julian DeGuzman. I'm happy to be here.
All right, awesome. So as we were talking, you started your career when?
When I was 7 years old.
So what are the things that you did as a youth?
Well, I was in a studio called Icon Dance Complex. Shout out Icon in New Jersey. That's where I'm from.
Okay.
And there's a bunch of opportunities early on that the studio provided. And then I moved to LA when I was 16.
Wow. So while moving cross country, going from East Coast to West Coast, I mean, that must have been a huge transition. Yeah. Not only that, but what are the differences? I'm always curious. What are the differences between East Coast, meaning New York, and let's say LA, in terms of dance?
In terms of dance, I would say it's low key the same. There's just different styles. I would say the West Coast has a very distinct different style when it comes to hip hop. And New York has their culture,
right? And
New Jersey, but I love them both the same. The difference is really just like the people.
Okay.
LA people are different from East Coast people, so yeah, I would say that. And the food.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no doubt. So what are some opportunities when you moved to LA at age 16, and your depth of knowledge in dance as you moved, from one coast to the other?
Yeah, it's definitely taught me a lot when I moved out there about like the industry and everything. I've gotten a chance to just be on sets of commercials and performing and everything, meeting amazing choreographers, and it's definitely like shaped who I am as a dancer and the training wise, and just like meeting all these like incredible choreographers and people.
So if there's one choreographer that you emulate, and you took a lot of what they do into incorporating what you do within dance out in LA, in the West Coast, who would that person be?
I would think it would be my mentor, Ian Eastwood. He, when I moved out there, I knew him before because he used to teach all over, but he really showed me the ropes and trained me and passed down a bunch of knowledge. Also, Lyle Beniga, Ian, I would say those two.
So now that you're older, and now that you've done a lot of things, like what is the most memorable thing that you've done that really stands out in your career?
Oh man!
And you got extensive career.
It's probably just the BTS job. Okay. That was like a year or two ago. We did the Grammys. It was pretty cool.
Look, he's so calm. He just said the Grammys. I watched the Grammys, and he's choreographing BT. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, that must have been like, how were those guys in general, and then how did they take you as being their choreographer going into a store like that?
Choreograph, but I was just performing.
Okay.
I've choreographed for NCT, that K-pop group,
okay,
and another one that slips my mind. But it was really cool, man. Like they're super talented, and like watching them rehearse and everything was super cool and super nice.
Gotcha.
And their fans are crazy.
Yeah.
So it was cool. Because we did like a bunch of performances like in LA and in Vegas, and it was just really cool to be surrounded by that energy. Yeah.
So you got like the call. How did you get the call to be along with this group on the Grammys or wherever you dance in, like Las Vegas and other places?
My friend Sienna just hit me up. It was a part of that, her company, The Lab. And I've known them for a very long time, and she's the dearest friend of mine. So she hit me up to do that.
Awesome, man. So as a judge, as we close out this interview, what is the one thing that you look for as a choreographer from these groups over here?
I would say just like the commitment to their movement. If they're really feeling what they're saying through their movement, that's what I always look for. And then I burped, by the way. And then also, I just look for performance.
Right.
You know, are you performing to the crowd?
Right.
Are you not in your head? Yeah, because it's very tough to be on that stage or any stage and dance, but are you entertaining?
So, being from New York and LA, so how do you feel about us down here in the South? I mean, are we representing ourselves? What do you think?
No, I love it here. I've come here a lot. I haven't been to Gainesville.
Gotcha.
I watched the Swamp Kings on Netflix
Yeah, me
before I
too.
got here, so I did some research.
Yeah, man.
And no, you guys are super, super nice, and the people here are super, super down to earth. At least at the university and
Yeah.
the people working here. So yeah, it's super cool to see.
Well, good. We want to give our warm Southern hospitality, and we appreciate you being here. Now, you're going to be on stage, right?
Yes.
All right. So he's going to show us some stuff. You want to reveal a little bit what you're going to do?
Well, I originally was gonna do like a more like hip hop performance, like some choreography, but the news hit that Andrew passed away, so I thought I'd just like dive a little deeper and do some calm freestyle that's just off the top to a song that I love by Daniel Caesar and tap into my emotions more.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Well, we really appreciate you honoring Andrew that way. It was a shock to all of us, and I think the DTJ, family, is really saddened that all this has happened. But the show must go on, and having him perform here all the way from NYC and LA, is a really big deal, and him showcasing what he can do. So, is there one thing that you want to say to our Def Jam History Channel family, officially known as Jam Cam?
Hey yo. What's good? I don't have much to say, but yo, thanks for watching this.
All right, peace out. So this is intermission. We're going to the second half, and we'll see you on the other side. All right, my friend. Nice job.